Good morning, family. I'm sorry, showing love to my sisters, the Brujas of Brooklyn, who just completed a 40-day Kundalini session. So I was just sending them love. But I'm here, I'm present. Good morning. I don't know how I'm awake this morning. I think I wake up with so much love and so much excitement and so much happiness. Let's get on this IG Live for the peoples. Let's set all this up. Good morning, good morning. Let's move this computer. Let's set all this up. And so yeah, I'm feeling really excited, really full, really, my heart is full. I feel so happy. I feel so grateful. I just finished up a beautiful, it was like 10-week, but it was how many months? Like 4 months of writing with the Writing from the Womb students. And I'm so impressed and proud and in awe. Like, we wrote during a pandemic, right? Like, we created and we showed up during a pandemic. Many of us have lost people, have had family members affected by COVID, have ourselves been ill. In the group, there are some students who are sick. And so today I wake up with so much gratitude and so much excitement for this next place. You know, I feel like when you're on this journey of moving toward your dreams, things will come up to test your stamina and your will. And so I pray that the students that I've had the honor of working with, I hope that they can feel that even in a pandemic, you can create, you can dream, you can manifest, you can vision, you can you can hold a higher vision for yourself, you know, in spite of everything that might be happening and everything that we might be experiencing collectively, globally, and individually, right? And so with that, let's begin. Sit comfortable, either cross-legged, comfortable seated pose, or lay flat on the floor, however you feel comfortable, in a chair, feet firmly planted on the ground, palms down if you're already feeling grounded, palms up if you're just open to receiving something. And I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. And let's take some deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're always inhaling everything that we need, everything that we want to fill our body with, and we're always exhaling everything that we want to release, things that don't serve us, things that are blocking us, things that cause us pain, any tension, any fear, anything that we need some relief with, right? And I'll play for you. Sorry, family. Inhale. Feel that. Feel that. Feel that. We're inhaling peace and gratitude and love and healing and hope. And we're exhaling fear and loss and grief and trauma. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We are reading excerpts this week from Khalil Gibran's The Prophet. We read the intro this weekend. We read chapters that were connected to love, to children, to marriage, and to giving, to being giving. So if you listen to the last 2 days, and this section is titled Eating and Drinking. Excuse me. Then an old man, let me start again. Then an old man, a keeper of an inn, said, "Speak to us of eating and drinking." And he said, "Would that you could live on the fragrance of the earth and like an air plant be sustained by the light. But since you must kill to eat and rob the newly born of its mother's milk to quench your thirst, let it then be an act of worship." This idea of eating, that time that we are eating and we are putting food in our drink, we're drinking, we're eating, that moment be an experience of worship, right? And let your board stand an altar on which the pure and the innocent of forest and plain are sacrificed for that which is purer and still more innocent in man. When you kill a beast, say to him in your heart, "By the same power that slays you, I too am slain, and I too shall be consumed. For the law that delivered you into my hand shall deliver me into a mightier hand. Your blood and my blood is naught but the sap that feeds the trees of heaven. And when you crush an apple with your teeth, say to it, say to it in your heart, your seeds shall live in my body, and the buds of your tomorrow shall blossom in my heart, and your fragrance shall be my breath, and together we shall rejoice through all the seasons. And in the autumn, when you gather the grapes of your vineyard for the winepress, say in your heart, I too am a vineyard, and my fruit shall be gathered for the winepress, and like new wine I shall be kept in eternal vessels. And in winter, when you draw the wine, let there be in your heart a song for each cup, and let there be in the song a remembrance for the autumn days, and for the vineyard, and for the winepress. Mm, that that communion with even the meals that we're eating. The next section is work. Then a plowman said, "Speak to us of work." And he answered, saying, "You work that you may keep pace with the earth and the soul of the earth. For to be idle is to become a stranger unto the seasons and to step out of life's procession that marries in majesty and proud submission towards the infinite. When you work, you are a flute through whose heart be when you work, you are a flute through whose heart he whispering of the hours turns to music. Which of you would be a reed, dumb and silent when all else sings together in unison? Always you have been told that work is a curse and a labor of misfortune. But I say to you that when you work, you fulfill a part of earth's furthest dream, assigned to you when that dream was born. And in keeping yourself with labor, you are in truth loving life. Yes, to my writers who are online right now. And in keeping yourself with labor, you are in truth loving life. And to love life through labor is to be intimate with life's inmost secret. But if you, in your pain, call birth an affliction, and the support of the flesh a curse written upon your brow, then I answer that naught but the sweat of your brow shall wash away that which is written. You have been told also that life is darkness, and in your weariness you echo what was said by the weary. And I say, that life is indeed darkness, save when there is urge, and all urge is blind, save when there is knowledge, and all knowledge is vain, save when there is work, and all work is empty, save when there is love. And when you work with love, you bind yourself and to one another and to God. And what is it to work with love? My heart is full. And what is it to work with love? It is to weave the cloth with threads drawn from your heart, even as if your beloved were to wear that cloth. It is to build a house with affection, even as if your beloved were to dwell in that house. It is to sow seeds with tenderness and reap the harvest with joy, even as if your beloved were to eat the fruit. It is to charge all things you fashion with a breath of your own spirit, and to know that all the blessed dead are standing about you and watching. Often have I heard you say, as if speaking in sleep, he who works in marble and finds the shape of his own soul in the stone is nobler than he who plows the soil. And he who seizes the rainbow to lay it on a cloth in the likeness of man is more than he who makes the sandals for your feet. But I say, not in sleep, but in the over wakefulness of noontide, that the wind speaks not more sweetly to the giant oaks than to the least of all the blades of grass. And he alone is great, who turns the voice of the wind into a song made sweeter by his own loving. Work is love made visible. And if you cannot work with love, but only with distaste, it is better than you should leave your work and sit at the gate of the temple and take alms of those who work with joy. For if you bake bread with indifference, you bake a bitter bread that feeds but half man's hunger. And if you grudge the crushing of the grapes, your grudge distills a poison in the wine. And if you sing, though as angels, and love not the singing, you muffle man's ears to the voices of the day and the voices of the night. And scene. That was beautiful. May we move today doing all that we do with love. May we know and remember that we have access to a source that is so great, that is so great. May every meal that we have be in communion and in gratitude for everything that we have. Like as I was reading, I was grateful that I'm able to see the words laid out on the page and to be able to share them with you. And let's close. Inhale. Please excuse all crazy experiences. That's your message today from all my crazy. Excuse all the crazy. Until today, you may have thought it was necessary to eliminate craziness from your life. Just for today, choose to be at peace no matter what is going on. And so may we be love in the chaos, in the turmoil, through a pandemic. May we be love even when we can't see those we love and we can't be and do the things that we love. May we be expressions of love in everything we do and say. And I'm wishing you peace. Namaste. Amen. Ache. And so it is. Have a beautiful day, family.